DIA, never really easy to get around, but today it was downright near impossible for many. Technical issues caused major delays to get on the trains. Many travelers sharing their view with us. Looking like big crowds waiting to get to the concourses. Problems with the trains are actually rare, but when they do happen, they cause quite the headache.
Yeah, I've been on that train, and there's a woman who will talk to me on the PA system.
Are you delaying the departure of this train, Tom Green?
Could be bad for your popularity today, Kim. Hey, 9 News reporter Mark Salinger's been live out at the airport checking out this serious problem. And Mark, they don't know how long this might take to fix.
Yeah, I can only imagine that there's a lot of people sitting on that train throughout the day, hearing Kim's voice saying, "Stand by, the doors are closing. Stand by, the doors are closing." The trains were not running as usual today. The good news, though, right now is that there are no security lines. It's mostly because at this time of the day, there really aren't a ton of flights, not as many as this morning when we saw these pictures. I want to show you what it looked like this morning. These were the security lines, which are nowhere near where the security lines are supposed to be. Underground in the train tunnels, you know, when you first get on that train, people were piling up to try and get on them. All we're hearing from the airport right now is that they're experiencing what they call technical issues. They won't say what those technical issues are, but we've continued asking.
Passengers are either guided by dense staff to the trains, which are running at limited capacity but still running, or to buses that can take them to their concourses when passenger demand requires it.
Now, the airport says that they're expecting these problems to persist through at least the rest of the day. They say potentially even to tomorrow, though again, they haven't really said what those quote-unquote technical problems are. Tonight on Next, we're exploring more on what the airport can kind of do to alleviate these problems. Of course, if you've flown out of DIA ever, you know that the only way to get to the gates is the train. When the train shuts down, there isn't a whole lot that people can do to try and make those planes. Tom and Kim.
Yeah, people would be willing to walk or anything that's not possible. Does it help that we're at this time of day when there's less people flying? Are they able to do more work, or does it even matter?
Yeah, at this point, we don't know exactly what they're doing. Now, earlier today, in the morning, when we had that big crowd of people coming to make their flights, they did put buses into place to try and take people from the main terminal to the B and the C concourses on buses. I've flown out of here a fair amount of times, and I've never seen those buses. 99.83% of the time, they say that the trains are working. Today was one of those other times.
Oh boy.
Very specific number.
Yeah, if you're in that group, that little percentage, you're like,
0.17.
whatever.
That's not great. All right, Mark, much more to come on
group.
this today as they try to iron out the situation out at DIA. Thanks for the update.